houses. Always. But I always miss playing Fire Emblem Three Houses and all that. I really wanted to say that I played the original one, like in the Fire Emblem games. Like most Fire Emblem games are very good. Now, everybody else are all grown up at the Officers Academy. See, they're at the monastery. They say they're not students no more. Variety of Fire Emblem characters. You see them all. Wow, it was really updated back in Fire Emblem Three Houses has been updated back in 2020. And I really have said that this is way back when I played Fire Emblem Three Houses before Fire Emblem Engage come, came out. I used to have played the first game when the game came out back in 2019. That's the reason why I love playing this game. Kind of like it all makes sense now since today I lay my eyes on this game. Kind of. All right, I really have to say this. Some people had always got into the Fire Emblem game all the time. What I did that exactly when I had tried the new game. For what reason I had to explore the monastery. I'm gonna find Raphael.
You know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them. And let them rest when they're tired. Of course. If my muscles hurt, then I hurt. If they're hungry, well then I'm hungry too. What's with the confused face, Professor? You look like you don't get a word I'm saying.
Oh wow, he was quiet. Like, really?
What's with the Thanks. I'll take it. Thanks.
All right, all right. It'll be less important. I'll go to the kitchen. What do you think? Oh, it was out of school. All right. Now the school is over, and now everybody is at war now. Explored in the monastery. Sometimes that is hard. Sometimes war can be stressful. Wow, every day, war can be stressful. All we gotta do is fight. All right, let's see how it goes. And hey, what's going on? instruct manually. Really, I would like to take them off the game, and I really love it to take them out of the game.
That was easy thanks to you.
Now what?
I could get used to this. Let's do this again sometime. Let's do this again sometime.
Okay then.
I learned a lot from this.
What? What was he saying? All right.
That was so helpful. Thanks. I think I got the hang of it.
All right.
I didn't even
I understand
know I cared
now.
this much.
Okay. Of course I understand now.
You're so good at teaching that you make me jealous.
What does that mean? That made you jealous,
I
Manuela?
suppose it's working.
Wow, that was all
Let's do
it.
this again sometime, Professor. Of course I was right. What now? Do I get a reward?
Okay then.
I think I've got the idea.
Oh, I have that a lot.
I was sure I had it.
What?
Don't patronize me.
Oh no.
Professor, I have something I'd like to ask you. I see. That's how it is.
Hold up. Can somebody tell me what's going on? Man, that's ridiculous. But I'm sure I get the hang of it. I'm surely I love getting the hang of this stuff for real. A referee would like to speak with me. Is that
Hey,
okay?
Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle.
Fight.
I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's
Fight.
over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out. Oh yeah? As soon as you say you're fine, that's when it hits you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? God
Whoa.
keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna. What do you mean?
What?
Like studying?
Studying.
Sure, it's
Yeah.
not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it. The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you. My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think? Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush. We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
I'm glad it's you.
I welcome your assistance. Well, Professor, impressed?
Very awesome ones.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Can't say I'm surprised. Wait to get back out there.
It was crazy. Sheesh. Sheesh. Blind. Blind. Hey, Larry. Oh, by the way, I gotta skip the whole thing. I'm good to go. Do nothing.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Ah, it feels good to sing nice and loud. Fill my chest up with sound.
I delivered our letter to Fort Mercius. I don't think they suspected anything.
I knew I was right to entrust that task to you. You've got that honest kind of face that makes it easy to fool people.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
What did you write in the letter?
I informed them that reinforcements were on the way. It would have been suspicious for troops to show up unannounced.
So the plan is?
We'll disguise ourselves as reinforcements from the Imperial capital and sneak into Fort Mercius.
Oh, you used my disguise plan after all.
We've also procured Imperial Army uniforms.
Ooh, good work. I knew this was the only way.
However, that alone wouldn't be enough.
You did say the plan needed a little more refinement. Are you going to dress up like Edelgard, Claude?
I'm not sure that would accomplish much. In the letter, I include the name of the Imperial general leading the reinforcements. While we're heading to the fort, a separate army is going to attack us.
We're going to be attacked?
That's all just for show, though. It'll be our allies who are attacking us.
Oh, I get it. We're going to make it look like the Alliance is attacking Imperial reinforcements.
Right. When the troops in the fortress panic and open up the gates, we're in.
I'd love nothing more than for this plan to work, but I've got some bad news for you. Apparently, the notorious Death Knight has been placed in charge of defending Fort Mercius.
The one who kidnapped Flame. The Death Knight. I did not wish to ever think of him again.
He got some acclaim in the battle to subjugate Western flanks.
No, he will
They
always
say
do
he
that,
holds the
man.
most military prowess in the Empire.
Even so, we've got Teach here to command us. All will be well. You have to trust us.
So your big plan is to just trust your professor? Really, boy?
Under the professor's guidance, I'm sure we'll manage somehow. We're counting on the tactics you learned from Captain Gerald.
Prepare yourselves, everyone. It's time. Teach. This is for your ears only, but there's actually one more part to my plan. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have no choice. Absolutely. We can't afford to hold anything back. Thanks to Edelgard's strength, the Imperial Army is more unified than I would have expected. It was a painful realization, but after our battle at Gronder Field, it's clear that we can't win if we don't pull out all the stops. I also realized something else during that battle. There really is something special about you, Teach. The reason we were all able to keep our cool in the midst of the chaos was because we all trusted you, in your command and in your strength. Everyone here believes that we will win as long as we have you on our side. Our faith in you is borderline religious. You and I, we have what it takes to free Fodlan from the Empire's rule. I know in my heart that we'll make it through to witness the world after all the fighting has ceased.
Who are you talking about? You don't mean that professor, do you? It doesn't matter. No one can take this fortress.
Sounds like a bother.
I'll be taking a nap about now.
Will death's scythe claim you, or will I fall this sword of yours?
I think I've got the idea. Let's see it in action.
I still have much to learn.
I'll make good use of this power.
I've come too far to stop now.
Okay, then this is a challenge act. This is a challenge act right now.
While awaiting reinforcements, the Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to fortify its defenses at Fort Perseus. Knowing this risk, Claude and a select few advance, hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
Oh man.
clashes with Alliance forces in the outskirts of the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in. Make haste and slaughter them all.
Huh? Why?
They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will not.
Oh, see, I make my YouTube videos. Oh, I create my video on
We made
YouTube
it
and
in.
upload it.
Professor, take control from the south. I have my own tasks to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
See this? Oh, look at that! The wyverns and the horse, and the horseman. The wyverns and the horseman.
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect? Everyone, listen up. From now on, the Elmiran forces will be fighting by our side. We'll work as one, and we will bring down that fort together.
Alright,
An
this is how it's
impregnable
going
fortress is
to
a
be.
wide open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
For Nadir the undefeated, this should be as easy as a walk in the meadow, right?
Well, goddess or death god or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
Okay, enemy reinforcement will appear from all sides of the fortress. If you move one of your units to the space where enemy reinforcements enter the battlefield, you can stop them from appearing there. Alright, we'll do that.
I'll do my best. My Lord compels me.
Oh wow.
Now there's a way forward. Onward.
Let's go. No way I can lose here. After ready. Hold the cross if we must. We're all desperate, aren't we?
Hmm.
The weak fall, the strong live.
Dang.
What's my strategy?
Shall we?
Gotta get these keys. Okay, fruit of life. Let's get the chest key to Hilda. Now.
Steady now.
I'm sorry.
Leave it to me.
Shall we?
I'm gonna get the leftovers.
Let's make this quick. My orders?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's what you get. Yeah, I understand now.
Go watch Chloe. I should just wait for Chloe.
Should have seen that coming.
You got yourself here. Just a scratch.
Okay, really appreciate it. Much obliged at thinking about some things that I do.
time for mercy. Not there yet.
Oh my god. I see Lysithea has done a great job for that part. Proud of her.
Guess I have no choice. Don't get used to this.
Flame did all the work.
No mercy. I want to do my part. Too close for my liking. This should be suitable.
No time to slow down.
Let's go. Hey, how long's it been? 5 years? Who'd have thought you'd end up an Imperial General?
So, you wish to die?
As antisocial and unhinged as ever, I see. Sorry.
All right.
The time is right.
No.
Report! The Death Knight is moving. It looks like they're abandoning the fortress and making an escape.
Oh my
End this here and
god.
now. Come on, let's circle around and cut off his retreat. Rather not fight. Yet avoid it is more frustrating and fruitless than engaging in the battle itself.
I'll just nap the afternoon. Still in it.
Can't afford to lose.
Good time for a secret. Just a scratch. That helps.
I'm not dying here.
So close.
All right, who's next? Did the trick.
Let's go.
All right, all right.
I feel a little stronger.
Too easy. Now. Sorry, but I must. So close. We're all desperate, aren't we? Too easy. This should be suitable.
Leave it to me. Here's an idea.
Okay, then here we go. It's all over now. A flame won't think of this person who really did that with to the Death Knight really did this. Flame think of this Death Knight person has been wearing the mask. Like, come on now.
Shall we?
Let's make this quick. Onward. So it's you, Death Knight. Remember me? Never. You will not lay a hand on me ever again.
At the ready.
Desire to slay me before the appointed hour returns.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
Whatever. I want to do this as to get close to the goal because I want to have to stop. I would like to stop worrying about what someone is doing, like whatsoever. He wants me to just focus on me and mind my own business. So a staff member said that I should worry about me. What about what I'm doing? I have to worry about what I'm doing. I could have said I should learn how to mind my own business, and I don't want someone. I don't want to put personal issues with my family out there on social media. I don't want to do that. I'm just telling you that I don't want to put social media. I want to put my own personal issues on social media like this. I can't. I really have my imagination, and my mom always keep telling me to focus on myself, not everybody else. He was like, some people are always gotta say, gotta focus on you, focus on yourself. Just in my heart, just in my mind, just in my soul. Oh, it's a dark seal.
He's hiding something. It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice. After him.
It is coming.
javelin of light.
Javelin of light. That describes it pretty well. The fortress was supposedly impregnable, but look at it now. It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not them, then who? And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait until now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that. Speaking of unanswered questions, why is Nardell here? Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
I'll go ahead and see my subordinates off to Elmira, kiddo.
Wait, Nadir! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith. And you too, Professor. I'll be praying for your safety.
Nadir, are you saying that Nardell is actually Nadir the Unstoppable?
It's actually Nadir the Undefeated. Almirans love grand titles.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Almira.
Hey, can we really afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but first we must hurry and withdraw.
Right you are. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Claude, it is time for you to explain. Why are you so close with an Elviran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
When you were younger? So, before you joined House Regan? How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Elmira in Utopia.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. After all, we have Cyril here among our allies, and he was born in Elmira. Hey now, don't drag me into this. There's a big, wide world outside.
That's a big deal, huh?
Places and cultures. You think interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Don't change the subject, Claude. To the people of the Alliance, the Almirans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Almirans aren't monsters. Just look at Cyril. Does he look like a monster to you? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Right, Teach? What did you think when you met Nadir?
Whoa.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change too. I know you guys. You aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
But how did those Almirans even get past Foglin's throat? I doubt my brother would just let them pass without saying anything.
Yeah, about that. I actually made sure your brother met Nadir in advance.
What? Lord Holst met with an Almiran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother. But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They've fought each other several times before.
I know, it was a big gamble. But rather than having me try to convince them myself, I knew it would be easier to just have them meet. They were taken aback at first, but sure enough, they hit it off. They were even drinking to their newfound brotherhood before parting.
It makes sense. If you take the greatest heroes away from the battlefield, of course they'll get along.
Fighting one minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the Alliance and Elmira is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world. I want to let people and goods come and go free, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world. Huh?
Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seraph tenets.
Does it? I'm not so sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers Academy, all of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, you'll understand.
I guess there were a lot of different people there. People we wouldn't have met through the normal course of our lives.
Dusker once opposed the kingdom, but there was someone from Dusker there. Bridget once invaded the Empire, but the Bridget princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other out. Can we really draw a definitive line in the sand and say one group of people is all good and another all bad? If I can realize my dream,
The relations.
reborn, the old age will end, and we'll welcome a new dawn.
But if
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival in Enbar. Reinforcements from the Alliance lords should arrive soon. Let's make sure we're ready to greet them.
All right. It's all good now. All you gotta do is to make it through the obstacles. Made it through the obstacles that you really seen in your life. Okay then. See ya. Enjoy the cutscene, folks.
Part 2. Verdict Win. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in all Myran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is. If she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
Whoa. That was all it. Okay.
If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, she's alive. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
Gee,
I understand.
I got a banana split.
Yeah, again, so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here. won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial Capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are
Sure.
you talking about? This is Garrett Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges. You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume. Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual. Oh, so you are aware that you're odd. Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind in the trees. Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which? Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky. The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've called in as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in England's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Emblem, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
All right, folks. We'll talk about that. We'll finish chapter 21 later on. Bye bye now. And we'll finish chapter 18. The chaos of war. Conquering Empire.